Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Browns fans, Colorado fans, all fans of Shedeur. Now, there has been a call for the Jets to trade for Shedeur Sanders. Yes, it is. And we're going to read this right now because I had told you guys on a previous live chat that there are people out there, especially in the Jets organization, that would love to have Shedeur right now. So it says after seeing what the Jets have gotten from quarterback Justin Fields, who they signed for 2 years, 40 million last winter, Roberts is ready to move on. Instead, he wants to see a team correct the mistake they made on draft night when they had 5 opportunities to draft Colorado Shedeur Sanders and they didn't. It is time for the Jets to acquire Shedeur Sanders from the Cleveland Browns, Roberts said on his WFAN show on Monday via X's or Twitter. Someone tell me why that's a bad idea, and I don't want to hear about it's a circus. What's this? What's the hell is that we're watching? Circus, that's a circus. Bad, crappy football is a circus. The Jets should have drafted this guy, talking about Shedeur. I don't know, second, third, fourth. They had a million opportunities to draft Shedeur Sanders. He has not gotten an opportunity in Cleveland. All I'm saying is I see talent. I think we're all talked about him as a guy that could at least be a serviceable starting quarterback in the NFL. They are not giving him a chance in Cleveland. If I'm a Jets GM, Darren Moogie, I call up my counterparts in Cleveland and say, here's the 5th pick or whatever you want. Here's your 5th pick back. Let's get Shedeur here. So, guys, it's a call for Shedeur Sanders right now. I had said this because I'm watching things on the back end. I'm here. I know somebody that work in an organization in one of the organizations in New York, and they were saying that there is a push to get Shedeur Sanders, and they don't want him sitting the bench because there's a need for somebody with his talent. I'm gonna tell you when it happened. Yes, a lot of teams passed up on him, including the New York Giants. But it worked out for the Giants because they have a quarterback for the future. However, other teams were looking at when Shedeur played against the Carolina Panthers. They also noted that that was a real easy game for him, and he threw in tight windows. He threw NFL passes. And that's when everybody right there was hooked on him. Now, for those like us that has been following Shedeur, we've been following him since the very beginning. So nothing that he does surprises us as far as his talent is concerned. We know that Shedeur can throw in tight windows. We know he can do a lot of things with the football. We know that he's a leader. And we know that not only could he manage a team, he can actually be a catalyst to change a team and change a locker room. And as you see in Cleveland right now, it looks like their team has checked out almost, and they need a spark in Cleveland. When are they going to play Shedeur? It's obvious that Dylan Gabriel is not it. It's obvious. And it's obvious that I think someone else, I forget it was Shannon Sharp or Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, that was like, with Dylan, you can only do short to interim passes, to medium passes. With Shedeur, you can open up even more of a playbook because he has a deep ball and he's very accurate. So at some point, when do the coach go with him? Guys, I think the coach is actually enjoying this. In fact, when Shedeur and Shiloh came out there to see his brother play, he said, I think Shedeur might get in the game. I think. And even Shedeur said he thought he was going to get in the game. The coach is not letting him in the game. The coach is actually enjoying this, guys. I'm talking about Kevin Stefanski. It's like he's really enjoying it. He know people want him to go in, and he's just not doing it. I don't expect the Shedeur to play this year. I really don't. That's how crazy this situation is. But if Shedeur gets in the game and play, of course I'm going to watch him. I'm going to enjoy it. But this coach, it's something about this coach, man. It's something about the organization. So if the Jets have an opportunity, because they do want them, guys, they do. And but if this other team, the Browns, they keep saying no, there's nothing else. It's almost like he's being held hostage. Um, Even the Steelers coach came out and said he doesn't understand with what general manager Andrew Berry is doing at this point. He doesn't understand it. Again, it's coming down to that organization. It's not just the coach, it's the owner, it's the general manager. What are you guys doing at this point? Because you lost your locker room. The guys, I could see the looks in their faces. But some of those guys chose money over winning. So they can't complain, just like Shannon Sharp said. You can't complain when you sign for a lot of money. That's Miles Garrett. He really can't complain at this point. He has to enjoy losing because he signed that big contract, which I don't blame him. Go get the guaranteed money. But at the end of the day, man, these you can't trust this organization to make the right moves and win. You just can't. And I don't think the offensive line in Cleveland is that bad. I don't know. I mean, Dylan, I didn't think he was going to get up on some of those plays. And then I'm thinking, do I want Shedeur to go in with this offensive line? I don't know. However, Shedeur thought he was going to get in. He said he was warming up. He thought it might be a possibility, but it wasn't. Telling you guys, this coach is really enjoying it. He really is enjoying it. This is a very unique situation that Shedeur is in. But I also think at the end of the day, he will get his opportunity at some point. It might not be with the Browns, but he just have to be patient. Just have to be patient because other teams are now interested in him. That's a fact. And I kept telling you guys that. Now the stories are coming out. And somebody just hit me up on Instagram and said, Max, you were right. There are a lot of teams that's interested in him, including the Raiders. I told you guys, the Jets is really interested in him. But as the saga continues, let me know. Make sure to give us a like. Please subscribe. And yes, we'll be back. Peace, guys.